G'day, I'm Ostentatious. I've been a comedian in Australia for 3 decades. I've worked all over the world. I've worked in the US and the UK. I've worked in Israel, all over the place. And I've been a stand-up comic, and I've been a film actor and a stage actor. And I've made many recordings. My most famous is something called Australiana, which is still the biggest selling single in Australian recording history. And in 1983 it was #1 on the charts for something like 20 weeks. Subsequently I've made a lot of different videos, and most of them have been on issues of social conscience, which I continue to be interested in. In fact, I've just made a short movie about uranium mining and the dangers associated with taking uranium out of the ground. And right at this time I'm about to do my first stage show. It's called The Merchant of Menace. Not The Merchant of Venice, but The Merchant of Menace. And this is a 90-minute show which is very topical, very much about what's going on in the world at the moment. It has a bit of a Jewish theme, it has a bit of a comparative religious theme, it has the theme of my relationship with the Chinese, which is basically and predominantly the fact that these people are all my writers now, are Chinese. And in fact, they said, "Don't be a part of this video. This is a hot thing there, and the people that watch that don't get that. That's not smart to be a part of that." So, but I've decided to not to listen to them and actually do this for Henry Benjamin because of the amount of cash actually that I'm getting paid for this, which is an incredible amount of money. I'm getting nearly $100 New Zealand dollars.
That's over 6 months.
That's over a 6-month period. No deposit, no returns, no arrangements, no interest, no current affair. Anyway, but the show is current, and it starts at the Parade Theatre at Kensington. That's actually at NIDA, the National Institute for Dramatic Art, and it goes from the 13th of July till the 17th of July. 5 shows, and supporting me will be a very fine Australian comedian called Mandy Nolan, who I've worked on numerous occasions with in Byron Bay, my favourite destination for stand-up, my favourite place to do stand-up, because it's full of losers. And anyway, so come along, bring your friends, and I love your work. This show is actually going to be in Sydney only at this stage, but possibly we'll take it around the country, I'm not sure. But it's my current show. It's called The Merchant of Menace. Be there or be square.
Isn't there a bus group that's doing a special holiday weekend for Melbourne Jews to come up and see it?
That'd be great, because the more Jews that come and see it, that means the more seats we sell.